Sassy. What are you doing? Meow. Meow. Talk to her.
I don't want to talk to her.
That's good enough right there. How's everyone doing? I thought I would do a video on a question that I see quite often on Facebook on how to keep your chickens warm during the winter. A lot of people ask if you use heat lamps. Please don't use heat lamps. They're so dangerous. Google chicken coop fires and see how many chicken coop fires there actually are that are started from heat lamps. You're not just risking your chickens' lives, but you're risking other structures on your homestead as well. So you don't need to heat your chicken coops. I'm going to show you what we do. Let me show you real quick what we're doing. So we do the deep litter method. I just got done adding another layer of pine shavings. There's actually a really thick layer in here. And what that's going to do is it's going to create heat on its own. So in the springtime, we'll clean this out, but we'll leave this like this all winter. It creates the heat kind of like your compost pile does when you're doing the right ratios of the green and the brown. Your compost pile creates heat, and that's how it turns into mulch. Well, it's kind of like the same thing. So you're letting the chicken poo heat up. It's doing its work, composting. So in the springtime, this will be almost ready to go in the garden, but we wouldn't do that because there'd be fresh stuff in it too. But the stuff underneath would be pretty much composted and ready to go. So also, your birds are a lot hardier than you think. They're hardier than we are. They poof up their feathers, they cuddle together. Our roost, we don't do branches from trees. I would love to be able to do that. I think that's awesome. But they can't sit completely on their feet to warm up their feet. They have to curl their feet under, around that branch that you've got up as a roost. So they can't completely sit on their feet, and that's what they need to do during the winters. They need to be able to sit on their feet. So we have 2x4s that we have up for our roost, so that way their feet are, they're laying flat on the 2x4, and they can actually sit right on top of their feet to keep their feet warm. They cuddle together. They're a lot hardier than we are. Trust me. Another way to help keep them warm, give them cracked corn. It's harder for them to digest, so their body's digesting it, and it actually warms up their body. So giving them cracked corn, especially before they go to bed at night, before they roost at night, is a really good thing to do. So water, we love these tubs. You can see that there's some ice in there. The whole thing was full of ice from their water yesterday. And you just come out in the morning and we tip that over, and then you stomp on it, and most of the ice comes right out, and then I just put some water in it. And you don't have to give them that much. It's wintertime. They don't drink a whole lot of water like they do in the summertime. So that'll be all the water that I give them today. And then tomorrow morning I'll come out and knock that ice out and give them more water. We don't keep water in the coop. They're sleeping at night. What do they need water while they're sleeping for? They're not going to want water. And they're being let out first thing in the morning, so then they have access to the water when we're filling that back up with water. Okay, so just to go over real quick, deep litter method. Cracked corn. That'll help keep your birds warm. They'll keep themselves warm. 2x4s for the roofs, not branches, so they can sit on top of their feet to keep themselves warm. They huddle together. Don't use heat lamps, please. It's so dangerous, so dangerous. All it takes is for a bird to fly off a roost, or there's some ruckus going on and they knock the heat lamp. If you have it hanging, they knock it down, and that bedding in there is going to go up in flames. There's no way you're going to be able to stop it. There's no way. So please don't use heat lamps. They don't need heat. They provide their own heat. And that's it. That's all I wanted to do today. Just a real quick video. This was actually inspired by Shelly King. She posted a video on our Breaking Free Off-Grid Facebook group about how she does water and food and stuff like that during the winter for her birds. She has the same tubs that we do. She does the same thing. And I was like, wow, I should really do a video on that. So that's all I wanted to do. Give a little bit of pointers on how to take care of your birds in the winter time. Right now they like to hide underneath our cabin during the day. They're all underneath there right now. But with the new cabin, that'll be closed up so they can't get underneath the cabin all day long. Crazy birds. You guys have a great day. It's Sunday, so have a good rest of your weekend. Of course, this won't be posted today, so have a good week. Bye, everyone.